See, the problem was, I knew the sex of the child. It was a girl, and for some reason, I just assumed that her name would be Sally. I mean, there was never any question about it for me. From the very beginning, that was her name. I mean, I never even mentioned it to my wife. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure she would have gone along with it. It's not like she would, it's not like she could have, anyway, we had the test to find out if it was a boy or a girl. Nancy's a real no-nonsense kind of person. She wanted to know what kind of clothes to buy and things to get, and well, that was that. Anyway, I wasn't pleased. I mean, I was thrilled, of course I was. It's just, when I first knew for certain that it was a girl, I was slightly disappointed. I mean, I come from a family of women, and at work I'm surrounded by women, and I love women. It's just that, well, you know. Anyway, the thing was, what started happening was, it was incredible. I began having these absolutely crystal clear dreams, which I remember in the morning, which is really unusual for me. And these were mind-blowingly large and in color with wrap around it. And in them, I'm doing these incredible things with this wonderful little girl. And I realized at one point that this must be Sally. I mean, she even told me at one point. We were sitting on top of the Eiffel Tower. We were watching these flamingos kind of flutter. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Anyway, she leans over and she says to me, in case you haven't caught on yet, I'm Sally. Wow. I looked at her. I marveled at her, the mere presence of her, my own child. I mean, she wasn't perfect looking or anything. She had these narrow, nerdy shoulders, and she had this lank hair like Nancy, and she was slightly pigeon-toed like me, but it was totally real. And I'd wake up after having just been with her, and I'd roll on my side, and I'd gaze at Nancy's belly. I just marvel at it, because I knew she was in there, you know, biding her time, and I was really anxious to meet her, and I often thought that it was my fault, that I caused her to be premature. You know, all that shit you do to yourself. You know, the worst thing was that she actually lived those few hours in the afternoon. I got to hold her at one point, as best as one can, with those mitts that go into the oxygen tent. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's not that I wish she hadn't lived, it's just that, you know, she was pigeon-toed. I mean, that was the least of her problems. I mean, I always thought that it gave her a kind of a panache. She looked at me at one point. It was this old, bemused sort of look, as if to say, can you believe this? And she died about 10 minutes after I left the room. You know that word, bereaved? I heard it the other day, and I thought to myself, anyway, that was Sally.